Cyrus, what are we all doing for the next 6 weeks?
Well, pretty much everybody at Jam is focusing on DevTools. It's basically the portion of the bug that people file in Jam that engineers interact with. Like the parts that I would jump to if I was trying to debug a bug in a website, like the network tab, the console tab, and those errors underneath the timeline.
What are some of the things that we're building that you're really excited about?
Yeah, this one's kind of tricky in terms of implementation, but we're capturing WebSocket messages. So what this means is now whenever you have a website that has a lot of WebSocket data, and maybe even some of your application state is sent in WebSocket data, you can capture that and file it to engineers, and engineers can debug the application state based on those WebSocket messages. This is pretty useful if you have a website that has chat on it, or like Notion as a document editor, things like that.
One of the features that I'm really excited about that you all are working on is all the debugging features around GraphQL.
GraphQL uses REST in a strange way. You could say abuses REST, maybe, where every GraphQL query, mutation, whatever, it's a post request. It has a 200 status code, and all the details are in the body. What we're going to do is basically, if this GraphQL response has errors inside it, then we're going to mark this request as error, even though it's a 200 status code. So you can kind of visually at a glance when you're browsing network requests, you can see like, hey, this request is an error. And whenever you're scrolling through these requests in the network viewer, we're going to show you GraphQL with like the mutation or query name or whatever. So you can even filter by that. Like you have a query that you expect, you just type in the mutation name, and you get to see that the network request is associated with that mutation and the response to that too.
Another one I'm really excited about is jam.metadata. Let engineers who receive bug reports in Jam just really quickly add to their web application what metadata they want to be surfaced in every single Jam that they get. So it's like if for that company they really care about like the prompt version, app version, what test or experiment IDs the users are part
the user
of.
ID, anything. Yeah, and I mean, I think that's a really cool feature that users have been asking for, and we're building. And if you as an engineer have ever hopped on call with somebody and you've had them open up the console and just type in like window dot whatever your store name because you've exposed it to the window and you just want to see what's inside it. This is for you. Basically, you can take that store, you can just, expose it to Jam and let it be serialized, and we'll take that data and we'll just put it in every Jam. Or it could be arbitrary data. It could be like these things that you've mentioned, you just like pull out those specific things. But it's as easy as just, if you use MobX, like you just say like, your data is your store.toJSON, and that's it.
Cyrus, how can developers get in touch with you if they have feature requests?
For sure. Well, I mean, I'm a developer too. I don't want emails. Don't email me. Don't message me. Like, just...
Okay, what do they do instead?
Okay, fine. Well, you can still email me. I won't check it too often. It's cyrus@jam.dev. Really, I'd love it if you just emailed Danny@jam.dev.
Okay, but yes, I'll forward you everything, but how can people get in touch with you if there's something that they want? Developer to developer.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Just send me an email at cyrus@jam.dev.
No, but like really.
Wait, can they not?
No, I mean, are you gonna check your email?
I'll check my email occasionally, like once a week, once a month.
Is there an alternative?
To sending me an email? I mean, I guess you could message me on LinkedIn, you could message me on Twitter. I'll check both of those like probably once a week at least.
Okay.
Yeah, Twitter's kind of dead,
Danny@jam.dev, and I'll pass it on to Cyrus.
All right.